Committee. KTN News.
And the body of the late Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli was today in Zanzibar for viewing and final respects by residents there. A nationwide mourning continues even as Tanzanians and regional observers await the new president, Samia Suluhu Hassan's announcement of who the country's next vice president will be. So what are President Hassan's likely considerations and what regional and religious issues might be at play? Mourning Mwangi explains.
Zanzibaris turned to pay their final respect to the late Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli before their counterparts in Mwanza on Wednesday, when the body is to be transferred to his Chato rural home ahead of the final send-off ceremony on Friday. Magufuli's place already taken up by his former deputy Samia Suluhu Hassan, who is due to pick a vice president in consultation with her Chama cha Mapinduzi party. But what will be her considerations?
She must continue that pattern in which she came to power. So it is very important that the deputy president comes from the mainland. It's very important that that deputy president does not belong to her faith and belongs to a different faith, and so that the Tanzanians can see each other in the visualization of their republic.
The CCM Central Management Committee sat last week and is due to meet again on Saturday, when it will unveil Suluhu as chair before she picks the vice president, who according to Article 37(5) of Tanzania Constitution shall be confirmed by the National Assembly in a vote of not less than 50% of the members. Among the names touted as prospective nominees for the coveted job are former Cabinet Minister January Makamba, Foreign Affairs Minister Palamagamba Kabudi, and former Minister, now Tanzanian Ambassador to Brazil, Emmanuel Nchimbi. The name of Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa also cropping up. However, the balance between religion and national cohesion may see Suluhu opt for a Christian, and keeping with the tradition to share the post of president and vice president between mainland Tanzania and Zanzibar. Analysts argue, being a Zanzibari, Suluhu may be compelled by the CCM Central Committee members to pick a deputy from the mainland, a criteria that could knock out Majaliwa, a Muslim Zanzibari.
But the main thing is whatever the other qualifications of that person, compatibility with the president is a key thing.
The second thing that she needs to do is to follow the anti-corruption policies of the late President Magufuli. I think this is very critical. Mr. Magufuli beat a new path and confronted corruption. You know, corruption for us in Kenya has become not a cancer, but is metastasized.
I'm sure she will consult widely with some of the elders, like Kikwete, and also ministers and people. She knows people in Tanzania. I think Mwinyi is still around, so consult and have a very wide spectrum.
Set to serve until 2025, when Magufuli term would have expired, Suluhu is still eligible to vie for an additional 5 years term if she chooses to, with her administration tightly on regional and global spotlight. Mourning Mwangi, KTN News.
All right, so we shall continue to cover the ongoing send-off of Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli in the